Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night readings, friends, not Monday night readings, friends. But hello, I did not host readings, friends, yesterday because I actually had something else planned that I can't get into details yet, but it's very exciting stuff. But hello, I have Wendy here. She was so graciously volunteered by my original host, which was supposed to be Leah, but no worries. She might pop on later, she might not, but Wendy's been here before. But in case there's someone that doesn't know you, who are you? What are you reading? What do you like to read? What's your channel?
My name is Wendy from Wendy's Inspired Reads. I typically read mostly fantasy and historical fiction and some romance. Tonight, I am reading Christmas with a Crank, which just
Ooh,
came out by Courtney Walsh. So hopefully I love it. This will be my first by her. So
nice. We were talking off camera and I told her, I was like, I've read another one by her. And then I was like, wait, is it Courtney or Catherine? Because I did my TBR. Wait, no, that's another video in the future. But I do mention Catherine and Courtney. And I was like, their names are so similar, so don't mix them up. But in the video, I ended up mixing them up.
yeah, it gets confusing.
Mm-hmm. And it's weird because they write the exact same type of genre. And
I know.
I feel like their styles are very similar. But I've read Across Country Christmas because Keisha recommended it and I really enjoyed that one. Gave it 5 stars. So, but yeah, let me know you're here. What am I reading, you may ask? Wendy gets to pick because I have 2 of my wrapped Christmas romance books. So
Yay.
she gets to pick. I have no idea what these are. I just know what they aren't because I've already read 3 or 4 books so far. But yeah.
Are they the same size? One's a little bigger.
Yeah, this one's a little taller and this one's a little bit thicker. So 1 or 2?
I'm going to say 1.
1. Ooh, this is so exciting.
I feel so powerful.
Ooh, I hope I like it. Yay! I'm actually really excited that you picked this one. So this is Along Came Holly by Cody Hall.
Oh,
I've read
so cute.
Okay, so I read the second book in the series first and I loved it, gave it 5 stars, and then I read the first book last Christmas, gave that one 5 stars, and it was my favorite book of 2023. Okay. So now I have the third book. So
are they all Christmas? Because I'm going to look it up.
They are all Christmas. The first one is Nick and Noelle's Christmas playlist, and it actually does have a playlist in it. The other one is Something About Mary, and then this is Along Came Polly. So the first one is Nick, who's the brother, and then Mary is the sister, and then Holly is the other sister.
I'm adding it. It looks cute.
So, yeah, and I believe the audiobooks are free on Audible.
Sweet.
So,
yeah. I just read The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year.
Yes.
It is my new favorite Christmas book. It was so good.
I gave it 5 stars too. It's my favorite so far this season.
I literally do not typically like Knives Out type of books. So I thought I was going to hate it. And
I did too.
But the romance made it so cute that I was like, this is so cool because it's like a mixture. And most of the time, Christmas romance is just all romance. So I felt like it was like a fun spin.
Yeah. I put that one on my TBR. Also, Gwen's podcast did a whole book discussion on it. I need to listen to it because I just finished that book like right before the episode went live. I got that one, and then also my Sleep When I'm Dead pick, The Gift by Frida McFadden. I got those because they're not like romance. Well, I guess that to kind of break up all the smooching and kissing. So, but yeah, I'm so glad you picked this one.
Yay. You're welcome.
So I will put that one over there.
I don't want to hear it, Brandon. Don't talk crap about that book.
He didn't like it?
He's not loving or doesn't love The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year.
Brandon, how dare you?
Listen,
Anarchy.
I gave it 4.5 because in the beginning, I do think it took me a minute. But
Mm-hmm.
after I got in it, I loved it. Oh, did you see him? He just said he gave it 2.5 stars.
How
Unacceptable.
dare you? I'm booting you out. I
Get
take
out
back
of the
my book
chat.
recommendation. um, Hi Courtney, how are you? Danny's here catching up on Bookmas, which by the way, if you're part of Patreon, you already know, but tomorrow a new video comes out and it happens to be the next Sleeping I'm Dead book club picks. So there's that. Brandon just updated my reading journal planner with all the new book club picks and dates, and then I'll be reading Spark of the Everflame. Nice.
If you hate it, don't tell me.
Spark of the Everflame.
Yes.
I feel like you've been reading that forever, Brandon. What's
I
the
do
deal?
too. Don't tell me if you hate it. I don't want to know.
I am good. Wendy's probably better now that she's indoors.
Yes.
Hello, Corinna. Tammy's here. Hey, Devin. Starting day 3 of 25 and then hopping over to Keeping 13. Oh, is that Advent calendar book that everyone keeps talking about?
No, it's the Binding 13 series about it's like rugby, romance, and lots of trauma.
But no, the day 3 of 25 days.
Oh, I don't know.
I've been seeing people talk about there's like a book that has like 25 chapters and you're supposed to read 1 chapter a day as if it's like an advent calendar. I think Brandon has it too. You'll have to let me know. It looks scary, so I didn't like pick it up. Hello, Michelle, Reading Striker by, I can never say the name. I'm so sorry. Have you started Spark yet? I love that series so much. Jules, hello, baking dinner and reading Christmas Crush by Noelle Douglas. Cute. Hello. Keisha's here, popping in just in time for me to mention me. You need to read more Courtney Walsh, Jessie. I feel like have read another one, but maybe I just don't own the physical book. I'll have to look. She's the one that wrote My Funny Valentine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe I might read that for like February.
That's what I'm planning to do.
Nice. And then I know she has the St. Patrick's Day one too. Halfway through, really enjoying it so far. Hello. After I eat dinner, I'm going to start the most one. Good. Yes. I think you're going to love that one.
I do too. I haven't heard anything bad except for what Brandon said.
Yeah, I agree. The only thing else I've heard is just the fact that Book of the Month dropped it like 3 weeks after it's been out. So,
yeah.
Because I remember I was visiting Gwen, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to order this. Had it sent, picked it up as it pulled into the driveway from my trip. So, it just gets better in the series. Brandon's like, meh. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it though. You should have enjoyed it more. Just saying. Crossing my fingers, I like it. If I like thriller books, well, will I like romance books? I don't know. You'll have to give it a shot. 2.5 stars. How dare you? Although I think Brandon's not a big romance fan, so
that's not true. He reads a lot.
I don't know. He was talking to me earlier, and he said historical fiction and romance is not his favorite. So
well, maybe historical fiction with it. Maybe that's what he meant.
True.
Because all the fantasy he reads, there's a lot of romance in it that he likes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Belladonna and all that.
Brandon, calling you out. There's a Lisa Unger Christmas thriller. I heard it's pretty good. That was actually a Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick last year. So it's called Christmas Presents. Super short. I think it's like 220 pages. It's so small, too. It's about the size of a paperback, to be honest. Should I read The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year or Cross Country Christmas? I'm going to go with The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year, but that's just me. Oh, no. Blocked. Yvette, hello. Planting flowers in your backyard and finishing, of War. I love that. So I love how you're planting flowers in your backyard and yet we're freezing on the East Coast. Like, how does that fare?
Right.
Yes, the 25 days is an Advent thriller. Yeah, so she was talking about that day 3 in that book. It's so good. Interesting. I just randomly started seeing people reading it. Hannah, hello. Hopped on time to hear Jessie's mom yell at Brandon. I loves Reading Partners in Line by Bree Baker. Listen, I'm just passionate about things that I'm correct on. So it's the Dwight Schrute from The Office in me. So it's really good so far. I'll have to look into that. Hi, Hannah. Just in time to hear me getting called out, Hannah. Exactly. Hi, Ashley. Going to be starting Empire of Silence by this author tonight. Awesome. Ashley's in the house. My Funny Valentine is my favorite of hers. Okay, I will definitely put that on my radar. Oh, reading All I Want for You. It's a Christmas romance. I read that one last year. I thought it was really cute. I think I gave it 3 or 4 stars. I want to say 4, but my memory's fuzzy. So many friends here. We love it. I'm reading a Very Merry Bromance. Nice. We all need to do so much holiday and end of year reading. Yes, exactly. Taming My Vote is a cross country Christmas. Where's my blanket, Wendy?
It's because I told her it was going to be freezing. So she's like, just when you get home, wrap up in a blanket.
I actually am thinking about getting a heated blanket, electric blanket, whatever it's called, even though I get hot really easily, but like I feel like it would just be super cozy, especially here in this room. It gets really cold.
Yeah.
But
I
they're
have
so
my heater on
expensive.
in here, so it's pretty warm.
Oops. It is summer year round here. I'm coming to visit. Do you like Colleen Hoover, Jess, and Wendy? I do.
Overall, I don't. However, that doesn't mean I haven't liked a few of her books. I just overall don't as an author. But I loved It Ends With Us and Reminders of Him and Verity.
Okay. So the last time I read a Colleen Hoover book, I would say yes, one of my favorite romance authors. But she hasn't written anything since then, and I'm just noticing like I like a lot more different types of romance. But like Verity, It Ends With Us, which is not my top favorite. I like November 9, but there's also like a lot of controversy with that. Reminders of Him. Confess was really good. So I would say if you're not into romance, I feel like she's a good gateway romance.
Yeah,
So.
I feel like when I first really got into reading a lot, I read her and loved her, but I feel like now I've read so much that it's just not as impressive as it used to be.
Yeah. I think she's just like the mascot of romance sometimes. So, but I mean, if she were to publish a new book, I would read it because I haven't read anything from her in so many years. So, will I go see Verity? Of course I will once it hits the big screen.
And It Ends With Us comes out on Netflix soon.
Oh, I didn't know it was going to Netflix.
Yeah,
That's
it comes
awesome.
out on the 9th, I think.
Ooh, that's awesome. Hi, Jen. Starting Nick and Noelle's Christmas playlist recommended by me from one of your latest videos. Well, I'm reading the 3rd book of the series, so #twinning. Love that for us. Okay, I got through all the comments. Let's see. It's 8:16. Do you want to read till the top of the hour?
Sure.
Here's our little Christmas cottage or hobbit house, I guess you could say. So we will read until the top of the hour and then come back and chit chat. Maybe if I can find my mouse. There we go. How was your Christmas with the crank?
It was good. I got to 8%.
Yay.
I'm
What's it
cuddling
about? Do
kitty.
you know? Look at the kitty. Who's that? What's their
This
name?
is
What's their sign?
Hazel. She's still a kitten.
Is she new?
Yeah, we've had her for a couple months.
Oh, that's so sweet.
But yeah, it's really cute.
Mhm.
Seems like a friends to lovers second chance.
That sounds amazing. I got to great question. I don't think Audible says the percentage. I don't know. I got to page 60. So I read 60 pages. So I'm really liking it. It's like a enemies to lovers and it, like kind of like so Holly owns a Christmas store and what's his name? Declan owns a hardware store and they're right beside each other and she's all like, "Oh my gosh, like Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year." And he's all like, "I freaking hate Christmas." So I guess like a grumpy sunshine, but they're pulling pranks on each other. I don't know.
I
And
love that. That sounds cute.
mhm. Um let's see. She pranked him. She like did like a window display and then what did he sent her a glitter bomb. That was funny. Um
Glitter's
yeah,
the worst.
I know. I know. And then I just got done seeing like the third prank and she saran wrapped his whole car.
That's
So,
cute.
yeah, I know. But they were like arguing and like one of them fell and they're like in the snow and they're like, "Oh my gosh," they didn't realize like how attractive they were. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, stop it." Ugh. So it's really cute. I like it a lot. The only thing is I noticed this last time I read one of her books, like at the beginning of it was chapter 5. This whole like 2/3 was not in the audiobook. So I was like, where are you going? So like that whole section, I have no idea what it says because I was trying to keep up with the audiobook. So yeah.
I hate how Audible doesn't show the percent. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it says I have 2.5 hours left of the audiobook. So
That's crazy. That's like short.
mhm.
Your book
The
looks bigger than that.
the font is huge.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't have an audio for mine. It sucks.
Oh, so you have to like physically read with your
Yes, I'm so
eyes.
much slower.
Ugh. But everyone else, let us know how far you got into your book. I just spit everywhere. Sorry. Let's see. Hi, just hopping on. I'll be listening to Up to No Gouda. This ambiance is perfection. Thanks. It was a last minute thing. I was like, oh yeah, we're doing a Christmas cottage. Didn't find a Christmas cottage beforehand, so I liked that book. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, first time on your channel. I'm reading Last Christmas in Paris. Well, welcome. Glad you're here. I usually do
Sounds
these on
good.
Monday nights. Yeah, that actually sounds really cute. So hope you're enjoying it. Corinna read 30 pages. Jules did the most by doing 40. It's pretty good so far. I got to page 32 in Empire of Silence. We love Hazel. I wish I had a cat, but like my husband's allergic and he also hates cats.
Oh,
So
that stinks. I used to not care about cats but my husband always wanted one. I do
mhm.
love that they're like so low maintenance. Like my dog is
Yeah.
so much work. I love
Mhm.
him, but he's so much work and she just like takes care of herself.
Yeah. I do think like if something were to ever happen to my husband, I do think I would get a cat. So
Yeah, I love cuddling with them because
mhm.
like my dog is just so big. It's hard to
Yeah.
cuddle.
Oh, I love cuddling with Ovi. However, Ovi does not like cuddling with me. So I'm pretty annoying. So Brandon read about 30 pages, made it to page 218, and did not change his star rating system on The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. How dare you?
You're not forgiven.
Nope. Starting my book in the next sprint. Ate dinner and spent time with Will. This last one. Nice. She is growing. Well, I just met her, so she looks super cute.
We got her when she was 4 weeks. So
Oh my
she's
gosh.
very tiny.
Cute. I hate that Audible doesn't show the percentage. Same. 34 pages read. I'm not reading. I'm working on November financials for work. Oh, well, I'm glad we can do this productively for you. Glad you're here. No cards with glitter.
I don't mind glitter on a card, but like when my kids have like dresses with glitter on it, it's just so annoying. It's everywhere.
Glitter is never fun, ever.
A card doesn't bother me. I just don't like it all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I take that back. Unless it's like you put a bunch of glitter inside the card that like spills out as like a surprise. No.
No. It's like sand. It like never goes away.
Yes.
I read a little over an hour of audiobook. So, 1%. I love that for you. Wendy loves reading with her eyeballs. Ask her about Quicksilver. I know you loved that one.
Yeah, I read that with no Audible, and it's like 600 pages. I read it in 3 days. It was the best. Eyes. It's so good, and they're going to make it a movie now on Netflix.
Oh. And you can watch that with your eyeballs.
I'm so excited.
I read 2.5 chapters. Awesome. I'll send Ava over. Nice. Glitter is evil. I don't think glitter is evil. I just think it's used for unnecessary reasons.
They have like a company or something where you can prank people and send glitter.
I saw this video. This one guy, like the like porch pirates, where people are stealing packages off people's porch and stuff like that. This one guy put a glitter bomb and a GPS and a camera in there, and like was able to track where it went. Got to see the reactions. Yeah, it was great.
That's hilarious.
I love it. I bought Quicksilver today and got the Audible for super cheap last night. Awesome. Also, I am really surprised at how well Amazon is doing book sales. Like, I had to do a gift exchange for Gwen's Patreon, and my partner got like 3 books. I was like, wow,
I feel crazy. Like I didn't see a lot of sales on the stuff that I was looking for, but I think it depends on what you were looking for.
Yeah. Well, Faith got, one of the books she got was the Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. It was like $6.30. I was like, yeah, I want to add
some of them were really good, and there were a lot of Kindle books on sale. I know not everyone loves Kindle, but
yeah,
I got a couple books for like $3.
Yeah, I love when they run sales like that. And then I had to, I think I bought the January Sleep When I'm Dead pick, and the hardcover was $2 cheaper than the paperback. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm getting the hardback. So, but I'm getting my glitter cards ready. One of my coworkers sent a meowing Christmas card to a friend, and it doesn't shut up for 2 hours. And if you try to rip the card, it spills glitter. Oh my gosh, that's awful.
That's so mean.
Why? That's so awful. I just want to send it to
somebody just for fun.
That's so terrible. Funny. I have seen like the gift bags. Like if you open the gift bag, it won't stop playing music or saying something. So, oh my gosh, I got 24% on Audible.
Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to know, my sister said all the Frida books are on sale on Audible right now for like a couple dollars.
What? No way. Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look that up on the next sprint because I will totally pay if they're on sale.
Yeah.
I feel like the book sales this year were good. Yeah. I heard Barnes and Noble was not very good, but it's Barnes and Noble. Audible's having a super sale right now. I got Fantasies for $1 because I don't play the audio typically.
Yeah, Audible's doing a lot of sale.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, sometimes if it's like super cheap, I won't use a credit and I'll just buy it.
Yeah.
I know. 24 audiobooks for under $100. That's worth
so
it.
funny to me.
Last Christmas in Paris a couple days ago and gave it 5 stars. Oh, I'll have to look up this book.
Yes.
I'm an eyeball reader unless I am tandem reading fantasies. Yeah, I wish I could be an eyeball reader, but I'm too spoiled.
That's my way. I would love to read all the time, but I don't always have time. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't. So I have to do Audible.
Well, I feel like I focus better reading along with the audio.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm just too spoiled. I'm sorry. Like, I just won't be a reader if they ever took audiobooks away. Sheer torture. Agreed. Who comes up with that? Olive Reed is on my Hoopla. I think it's also if you have Everand, which used to be Scribd. I think all of her books are on there too.
I want to go buy The Boyfriend because I haven't read that yet. Oh, I'm blurry. This happens all the time.
She fades into the background.
No. We were doing so good.
Is it even a live show if you're not blurry?
Every time. There we go.
Yay.
Yeah, I want to read The Boyfriend really bad. Everybody's loved it.
I was going to say it's really good, but like it's really Frida McFadden good.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So Book Outlet has pretty good sales this year. Nice. Never used Audible. I usually use Hoopla. Hoopla does not work for me. Like there's just nothing on there. So that's why I struggle getting books read each month. I get it. My friend wants me to read Fourth Wing, but life with me, I cannot get into fantasy. I'm thinking I DNF'd Fourth Wing. I know controversial, but also I do not read fantasy. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt. I loved it. Thanks. Well, do you want to do one more sprint to the top of the hour?
Sure.
Perfect. Back to our cottage, to the top of the hour.
Oh, look, there's a cat.
But it's not Hazel, though.
It's not.
What she'll do. I didn't even know she was there. So, all right. See you in more than 45 minutes. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. How'd that go?
I got to 15%, so I did pretty good.
Ooh, nice. Are you liking it?
Yes, it's cute.
Okay. It's, that was one I didn't get to at the stores. So,
Yeah, it's cute so far.
oh, I am at, I literally have 2 paragraphs left, but I'm at page 111 and they're arguing and I don't like it.
Mm.
Good thing they all end up together, like
I know,
every
right?
other romance.
Yeah, like my
So,
only complaint so far is he's really grumpy, but like I know that's the point. Like it's grumpy
mhm.
sunshine. But I'm like, can you stop being so grumpy?
It's funny because like mine's also like a grumpy sunshine and like
Yeah.
he's like so like she's like, oh, I love Christmas because I love my family, and like the reason why he doesn't like Christmas is because his family was kind of broken. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
just stop.
Right?
Like
We
knock it
know you're
off.
going to, so just go ahead and
Yeah.
stop.
So but yeah, they're arguing even though nothing's happened like romantically. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, everyone else, give us an update on your reading before we end the sprints tonight. I think this was the last comment. So Brandon's blocking me because I did not fourth wing.
I agree with this statement. I
I
approve.
mean, I just said let's just call it even. So
I don't think that's even though. Okay, the
no,
most I
it's
did
even.
love the book, but like the most wonderful crime of the year does not compare.
I'll have
It
to
needs
find
to be
another
like
book.
your favorite book, and we need to hate it for it to be even.
Mm, no, I call it even. They're both still 5-star books, so Keisha said, I'm still mad at Everand for doing us dirty and agree Hoopla doesn't offer much. Oh, yeah, Everand, I'm trying to like get away from them. I did find an app called Kobo, which I know is like another Kindle thing, but like for $7.99 you can get unlimited audiobooks, but I can't figure out how to play the audiobooks on their mobile app.
Hmm.
So I don't know how that works. So if anyone else knows, feel free to let me know. Oh, that sucks about your Hoopla, Jessie. My library, like, yeah. So my Hoopla is only available. So I have like 10 libraries. I'm not gonna lie, I got the hookup. But the Hoopla for my actual towns, what like, just doesn't have anything. Also, every time I try to log in, it just doesn't work.
I feel
So,
like my Hoopla is really good, but it doesn't
mhm.
have like new release, which is kind of
uh,
typical.
yeah. I've also heard Hoopla is really good for like graphic novels. So,
Yeah.
but
Like cozy mysteries, they always have them too.
mm, nice. Hey Lena, finished recording with Gwen and finished opening your 20 million advent calendars. Yeah, you have a lot. I didn't realize. I think she has like 5, maybe 6 a
That's
day. I'm
so
like, oh my
many.
gosh. And of course, she's doing like TikToks and stuff like that. Yeah, what is free time during December? And yeah, I always enjoy it. So I love that you do it. Which speaking of that, I am actually doing an advent calendar. Um, Jules actually got me an advent calendar puzzle. And so this is what it's supposed to look like, a bunch of Christmas dogs.
Aw.
So I've been doing those on my TikTok, but just one. I can't be like Lena and do like 20 million. So Katie, you changed your profile photo. It's so cute. Sorry you missed it. I was having a great time reading my cozy. Then the characters mentioned listening to Yo Yo Ma playing Bach Cello Suite number 5. So I went down a 30-minute YouTube rabbit hole with that. That's interesting. Is it because I DNF'd Fourth Wing like 2 years ago? I'm sorry, Brandon. You'll have to forgive me. Finished a Christmas novella, that sprint. Awesome. Not sure how much I read, but I got to page 800. That's
How many's left?
ridiculous. 894 pages of the dictionary. Like,
It's Brandon Sanderson
oh
again.
my gosh. I cannot. Read 41 more pages of Empire's Silence. I'm liking it so far. I got to page 73. Nice. Page 65 of The Striker. Read 50 pages of Keeping 13. Lost track of how many pages I read. I'm on page 316 of 366. Almost done, but not sure if I could stay awake to finish. I think you can do it. You can do it. I'm asking for a Kobo for Christmas, so I'll figure out and I'll let you know. Yeah, definitely let me know. Also, the Kobo e-readers are also like the Oasis. They have the little page turning buttons. I'm like, do I need one? Probably not, but that is okay. I also paint my nails. So, oh my gosh.
That's so long. That's like a whole book that
That's
you
like
have left.
4 books in one. That's ridiculous. It's like an encyclopedia, like A through D or something. That's ridiculous. Well, thank you so much for chilling with me tonight. I'm glad we both started and are liking our Grumpy Sunshine Christmas romances. But yeah, everyone, make sure you subscribe to Wendy. Her channel is linked in the description. Subscribe to me. I'm doing Bookmas, so a video every other day. And then next week on Monday, Yvette will be my Reading Sprint co-host. So make sure you come back on Monday. Yep. Thanks for hanging out. Love it. I hope you finish your 4th book in one. Of course. All right. We'll go ahead and end sprints for tonight, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.